if you're a student like my friend over here, Chris, watching those movies kind of intrigues you as to like what not to do as a director at some points, and what to do as an actual director to get emotions from different people and stuff. Even if you're intrigued by backstage stuff, go check that out.
Also, they just confirmed season 2 coming for Curse Films as well.
Which is, I'm excited.
Are they going to stay like with horror films? Are those mostly the ones that have been cursed?
Yeah.
Or are they going to go to like, well, I guess The Crow's not technically horror.
But it's, there's like horror themes too.
Yeah. It's like kind of more like a thriller almost.
It's subculture, like the gothic stuff.
Yeah. I'm in for it.
So yeah, that's my only rec for this week.
Hey, sweet. You want to go West or me?
Yeah, you should go, Tiny.
All right. My rec is on Hulu. It has a 92% on Rotten. It's called Monos. I think I've told Diego to check it out. I don't know if he had the time for it, but it's a thriller war movie. It's directed by Alejandro Landis, and it's a psychological thriller about the use of child / like teenage soldiers in Colombian guerrilla warfare. And this movie's pretty like fucking crazy, dude. I suggest you guys watch it. It's a Spanish-English movie. Not very so much English, because like there's only one person in the movie that speaks English, because she's like a captive. But yeah, it's very good. I suggest you guys check out Monos on Hulu since it's there. But it's very like crazy. It's not easy. So, but yeah, check it out. I suggest it to you guys.
Nice.
And everyone else.
Dope. It is. I haven't checked it out, but one of my friends was actually another friend recommended this to me, so I'm definitely gonna check it out now.
Yeah, man, I suggest it. It's pretty cool. It's very good for like photography. Like you'll definitely see many more ideas and shit. And I think the film crew spent like 55 like days out in like a fucking jungle for this one too. So it's fucking crazy.
Nice.
Definitely good shots.
Nice.
And West.
All right. It was funny that you guys were talking about Last Crusade, because I actually wanted to wreck Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Twins.
Because
well, you guys are wearing the same outfit.
Yeah. He looks a little more like DeVito, though. You knew that Jeff was coming. You could have beat me to it.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in honor of Sean Connery. Also, my buddy Chris Pollock, who was just on for our bonus episode of Get Shorty, he wanted me to throw out a few other strong Sean Connery performances. The first one is The Untouchables.
Oscar-winning performance.
The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah. This Scottish Russian accent.
And then, of course, Goldfinger, because for a lot of people, he was the definitive James Bond.
Definitely for me. Yeah. For majority of like.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer him over Roger Moore. And Timothy Dalton.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And they reference them more. He gets more James Bond reference than all those guys put together.
Yeah.
Back in the mid 2000s, didn't they do one? I think it was for PS2 and Xbox. They did an old school James Bond, but it was like
From Russia with Love.
Yeah, the likeness of Sean Connery. Right?
Yeah, they did the game off the movie. Yeah, and that's when he had the jetpack.
Yeah.
So yeah, R.I.P. to Sean Connery once again. And then I also got to see Blumhouse's The Craft Legacy when it dropped.
Okay.
Nice.
I think it's got like a 47 on Rotten. But
is it justified? Be honest.
Well, the original Craft is under 50% too. So I just feel like these are, The Craft is a cult film. I don't think.
My feelings of Rotten Tomatoes is, don't fucking listen to him because it says basket case is 77.
Yeah.
Right then and there. Their argument is, shut the fuck up, get out of here.
It always comes back to
It always comes back to Basket Case, doesn't it?
That's why I had to recommend it, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah, because, all those people that write the little fucking critiques, they're probably that twin brother in the fucking basket, and that's why they wrote. It was like, oh, I identify with this weirdo. So, but I remember you were worried about the video on demand. You brought it up to my attention, like, should that be an issue?
Yeah.
Does that mean it's, like, straight to DVD quality?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
No.
After watching it?
Watching it, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was good. I liked the. It's basically an update of the original Craft. Obviously, they changed a bunch of things. It is a sequel to the first one. It's in that universe. I love the girls, the witches. Their chemistry is great without giving anything away. Obviously, the. How do you say it? Like the language and how they represent themselves is all updated to contemporary stuff. So. If that's going to bother you, obviously, maybe some people out there who are expecting 90s shit are going to be upset. But no, it's a good film.
Were they in a private school this time? I didn't see uniforms in the preview.
I don't think that they really dive into. I think they just dress like whatever, like they can wear whatever they want. The other one was they had like school.
Yeah, uniforms. School uniforms. That's why I'm like, that's kind of.
Are they less like gothy in this one, or is it still pretty like gothed out?
No, I mean they're witches, but they have more. How do you say, like they have they're each one of the girls have their own kind of style. You could see like the kind of PC influence on it.
They did that on the first one too. They had their own style, each one, except one was like way over top, and then the other one was like, oh, no one likes me. I got a scar on my back.
Yeah, yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah, they. It's good. It's not great, but it's worthy of an outing.
You're happy you got to see a sequel to The Craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's all. It's worth it then. You like the Craft movie? Go see it.
So now am I gonna have to watch it, man?
Yeah, I'll wait until it's on Netflix.
Hey Wes, was it needed like in this time? Do you think Craft movie was needed right now? Like to come out?
The way that they do it, and I feel like the important issues that they kind of tackle that not just women but men are going through at this time it was good. I enjoyed it. Okay. I thought it was relevant. It's fun. David Duchovny is really good.
Yeah, I saw that he was in. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
I love Duchovny. And who plays the mom?
Oh shit!
Because that's someone too.
Michelle Monaghan.
Oh, okay, yeah, I love her.
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is my favorite. Yeah. Her best line ever in any movie is she's talking shit about a girl at a bar, and she's like, I see her at audition still. She's like 32. She's too old. You're not gonna buy. Bye. Get out of here. You're too old. He goes, how old are you? I'm 30. I'm a baby. Fucking love it.
Oh, her delivery.
Yes, and it's Hollywood like to the T. At least LA anyway. It's definitely what that is, and it's just she's so great in that movie. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Don't get me started on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Did you listen to our bonus episode?
Of course I did.
Nice.
What?
With the backhanded comments.
Hey, I'm glad you're picking good movies. Time someone did besides me.
But the Craft Legacy, check it out. It's on demand right now.
Like 14, I think, right? Or 15, like 14 and 9. That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad. I own the original Craft, so like I like the Craft. The Saint Matt who took me to see American Werewolf in Paris took me to see The Craft.
Nice.
So like those are my memories, and I love The Craft.
This one, a bit of side trivia. This one is PG-13. The first one, if you really pay attention, it should have been PG-13, but at that time that it came out was 96, I think. Mm-hmm. The MPAA refused to give it a PG-13 rating just because it was women practicing witchcraft, and they were like, we cannot give this PG-13 rating just based on that.
Just because they're all women
doing magic.
Wow.
I agree with that though.
Fucking kids.
Here we go again.
Get shorty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
All right, so this week we talk. We're talking about COCO. We watched COCO. It's rated PG. It's from 2017. It's hard to believe it's been that long,
Yeah.
actually, 3 years. It runs at 1 hour and 47 minutes, which is actually pretty long
Yeah.
for an animated film, but I dig it. It's got a whopping 97 on Rotten. Well deserved, I'd say. Well deserved. Directed by Adrian Molina and Lee Unrich. Written by Adrian Molina and Lee Unrich and Matthew Aldrich. Featuring the voices of Anthony Gonzalez, Gael Garcia Bernal, your boy, Alana Eubach, Renee Victor, Benjamin Bratt, and Edward James Olmos.
Almost. Yes.
In the story, we meet Miguel, a young aspiring musician who is forced to hide his love for music due to a family tragedy. After conflict between the family arises, Miguel finds himself in the land of the dead, where he befriends Hector, a man desperate to keep his memory alive. Together, they set out on an adventure for redemption. The concept for COCO took place in 2010. Co-director Lee Unrich was just coming off the success of Toy Story 3 when he came up with the idea for COCO, which originally was supposed to be about an American boy slowly learning of his Mexican heritage. This was ultimately changed, most likely due to the anxiety that comes with bringing a real culture to life and portraying it with respect and admiration. With the film being steeped in Mexican culture, the film's crew took several trips to Mexico for research purposes, striving to create authentic characters and stories surrounding the Day of the Dead holiday. COCO first premiered in Mexico on October 20th, 2017, and then November 22nd, 2017 here in the States. The film was met with wide praise, claiming 2 Academy Awards, raking in over $800 million against a $175 million budget. Plus, it's the first film with a 9-figure budget to feature an entirely all-Latino cast.
But not crew, because the white crew had to go down there to figure out what Mexican culture is about.
That's why I said cast.
Just
I
saying.
said cast.
I'm just saying, Disney.
I said cast, Bradford.
Just saying.
You just
Disney.
lost your card. You're pulling your card, bro.
I don't have a card. I was born here.
Get him out of here.
Overall, COCO is an incredible achievement by Pixar, opening the doors for people across all ethnicities to experience what Dia De Los Muertos is like and what it truly represents. The animation is vibrant and beautiful, depicting the 2 separate worlds accordingly, with an equally powerful score to boot. Thank you.
Nice.
Good job. You didn't fuck up at all.
That's what editing's
One
for.
stumble, but it was nice, man. Very descriptive.
So, Diego, obviously this was your pick this week. Means a lot.
Yeah.
A lot riding on this week. Right? So, what made you pick Coco outside of the obvious? What does it mean to you? What does this holiday mean to you?
So for a lot of people that are not, I wouldn't even say Hispanic. I would say Mexican in general, because I don't know a lot of Latino cultures if they do this or not. For Mexican culture, a lot of people might get turned off by the name and think it's like
hot chocolate.
not the Coco name. I mean the Day of the Dead.
Zack Snyder shit likes it like that, like Dawn of the Dead. You know?
Dawn of the Dead. And
It definitely ain't Christmas.
yeah, and so for a lot of people, it's they get turned off by the name Day of the Dead, but it's actually celebration of life and remembering your ancestors and your immediate family. And for me, this actually hit really home because at the time my grandpa was at in hospice, so at any moment he was gonna pass away. So remember me, it's like when you hear something, it's like almost like when you hear something that relates to you very, very close to home.
It's embrace.
And it just hits home when I hear Remember Me. So that I remember hearing that song for the first time and I was like, oh man, like this is like a really good song. And the movie in general just really depicts that, like, you know, never forgetting your roots. And for me, it's kind of cool to see people that don't know what the actual day means and having to educate people on it.